My savage, my savage. Welcome back to another episode of that Brown Town Opulence. But before we get into it, you already know what you need to do. You need to hit that like button, subscribe and share, and tell your friends about that money man you already know, and that Brown Town Opulence. And no, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all what plays I'm on. Now, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. We about to talk about this Bitcoin price movement, these crypto miners that I'm getting these option calls in. And yes, I say option calls, man. But before we get into it, I'm going to tell you what I think Bitcoin might do and when exactly I might get into these crypto miners. But stay tuned, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. And here we go, myself. We're going to jump straight into it. Hey, Bitcoin right now is at 47,794, depending on you watching this video. It's up 11% on the week. 1.6 on the month and 120% on the year. Now, if y'all didn't know, Bitcoin had went down as low as 38,000, and then we was trading and consolidating between 38,000 and 40,000. Then we went from 40,000 to 43,000. We were consolidating in between there, and we wasn't really getting no price movement until 2 days ago when Bitcoin broke past 45,000 and got as high as 48,000 for a second, but then I pulled back down to 47,000 right now. But like I said, man, I don't think, just my opinion, I don't think Bitcoin is going to stay up this high until the halving event, because I'm going to tell you why. Now, just my opinion. All right, here we go. Looking at the chart right here, man. And I'm going to explain why I say that. Because no, stock mode done taught me the bread recipe, man. I took it in class, and man, I suggested it done taught me a lot, and I learned a lot over this past year. Like I said, I disappeared, but I really ain't disappeared. I just got in the lab and I started learning so I can come back and give all the information like this. But my reasoning, just my opinion, is that the stock market at least 2 to 3 weeks is gonna take a hit. It's supposed to be a market correction, a crash, whichever you want to call it. The stock market gonna go down, and Bitcoin moves with the stock market, believe it or not. So when Bitcoin moves with the stock market and the stock market is coming down, guess what? Bitcoin is coming down too. That's just my opinion. Not saying I don't know what level it's gonna hit and how far it's gonna go down, but they projecting that the stock market gonna take a hit of at least 8 to 10%, maybe even more. Not saying it's gonna happen. Not saying it ain't gonna happen. That's just what I heard and what I've been listening to, what's gonna happen with the stock market. So with that being said, I think Bitcoin is not gonna hold these levels at this point in time, as far as up to the halving event. Not saying it ain't gonna run back up before the halving event, but as far as holding this position before the halving event, because the halving event is April 22nd. We still in February, then we got March to go. Then we got almost to the middle to the end of April before we had the halving event. So we got plenty of time for Bitcoin to come back down and run back up, man. Go watch my last videos when Stock with Jobs were talking about it weeks ago, what Bitcoin was going to do. And it came down since then. But right now, man, we looking at the chart, and I'm about to explain it. The Bollinger Bands right here, we on the day chart. The Bollinger Bands right here, you see Bitcoin on the February 8th, got past the Bollinger Band, and then February 9th, it's still past the Bollinger Band. And today, depends on you watching this video, we even up extremely past the Bollinger Band right here, man. And if you don't know about the Bollinger Band, when you touch the Bollinger Band, you're supposed to come back down. Then you got to look at the RSI. The RSI down here, man. Right now is at 72. You know, when it's over 70, that means it's overbought. Overbought is over 70. Oversold is under 30. So right now we just over 70. Now it could still run up just a tad bit and hold, but I expect, since we passed these Bollinger Bands for the last 3 days, because crypto never sleep. So we passed these Bollinger Bands for the past 3 days, then Bitcoin, it got to come back down. As you can see right here, I'm just going to use this as an example right here. You see this green candle right here, and then this candle stayed above, this candle stayed above. This candle went way above when we hit 49,000. But look what happened after that. Look what happened at that 1, 2, 3, 4 days above the Bollinger Band. This one can count as the 4th day too, but it might move one more day above it and then gonna come down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I expect this candle, just my opinion, don't know if it really gonna happen, but it gonna stay green, and then the 5th candle boom, down. Just like this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 5, down. Then we crashed all the way back down here, man. Where we was at? 41,000. Then we consolidated for a minute. Then we dropped down some more all the way back down to 38,000. Then you see this move back up with the 5 EMA and then the 13 EMA crossing at this point right here, and then crossing back above the 50, and then we back where we at right now. Now, I done got in. I still need like $300, $400 more dollars worth of Bitcoin to reach my 1,000 goal, and then I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna buy no more, but if the dip happen, then I gotta load up, man. I gotta give me another check, so I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share, and tell your friend about the Brian Time, so we can get to these 1,000 subscribers again. Cause my main channel, if you don't know about that, man, Money Man, you already know my main channel. YouTube trying to get me, dog. YouTube been trying to get me since August of 23, but it is what it is. Now I'm about to explain to y'all these crypto miners. All right, here we go. I'll make a whole nother dedicated video to when I'm getting, exactly when I'm getting in, but I'm gonna tell y'all which ones crypto miners I'm getting in, but exactly when I'm getting in, I'll make another video about that, but we just gonna briefly explain what these are. So all these, what I'm about to introduce, are crypto miners. That means they buying Bitcoin and other cryptos. Right now, Marathon Digital, Mara, if you probably done heard about it, it ran up 10%, 10%. Ride Digital, Ride Platforms, ran up 11%. CleanSpark ran up 32%. Coinbase ran up 7%. Now, my favorite is Coinbase because it has the most movement with Bitcoin from what I've seen, but all the other four are moving with Bitcoin too, and a lot of people like Mara. So we're going to start with that right now. So we can see right here, just $2.31 move up is a 10.7% gain on Mara from where it was when it was down. It opened at 18 and then it closed at 21, but it done moved up in the after hours up $2.31 since then. But like I said, man, a lot of people is on Mara. A lot of people's on Mara, and a lot of people been buying it, stock more and all them, you know what I'm saying? They've been buying it. I haven't actually purchased the stock. I haven't bought the stock, but I plan on getting the option calls at the right time. Now, in the next 2 weeks, if we do have that pullback, that's when I expect to get in all of these option calls and ride the wave up. Now, expiration date, I ain't really picked one yet, but it's past the halving event. I know that. It's past the halving event because it has to get time to run up and do what it do. Because right at the halving event, I don't expect Bitcoin to skyrocket straight up. We're going to take maybe some days, weeks, months, maybe for Bitcoin to shoot up. But I need to get in these call options at the right price. At the right price. I'm not saying I'm going to buy a whole lot because, you know, the big bank, I ain't got the big bank right now, but I'm trying to get the big bank, you know what I'm saying? But right now, that's what we're doing. So right here, like I said, it opened at $14, and then it ran up 11.49% on a day, you know what I'm saying? So it closed at, it ran up and came back down after hours, but it is, you know, shoot these things straight raw, straight savage, you know what I'm saying? But Mara is another one. Mara is one. Ride Platforms is another one. I think Kenny Grace had did a call option on this one in his Discord. But yeah, CleanSpark, same thing, up 32%, man. The little small cap, they running a little faster and a little farther than the bigger caps, you know what I'm saying? But right now, that's what I'm looking at. And then Coinbase, like I said, one of my favorites, because I had bought the stock when the IPO like a dummy. Didn't know. I was still learning, you know what I'm saying? Paid all that $250 or whatever it ran up, and then I should have sold it because it came crashing down and it been down ever since. But I'm still making money on it, man, because I only had bought one at that $250 price when the IPO. But you know what I'm saying? I later had bought it many more when it came down. So I do own this stock, and I own this really the only crypto stock that I own because I had got it when it first IPO'd, and then I just bought way on a dip when it was like $63. I bought like 4 or 5 more of them things, and then, but it cashing out right now, you know what I'm saying? So right now, I will be definitely buying Coinbase and then Mara and Riot. CleanSpark, I'm gonna try to get all these if I can, but if I can't, you know what I'm saying, I'll let y'all know. But like I said, I'm gonna make a whole nother dedicated video of it actually what strike price I'm buying and the expiration date. Not saying I'm a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, it's just entertaining purposes only, but I'm just telling y'all, man, I done learned about these option plays and all of that. So we gonna do it like that, man. We gonna do it like that. And I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm in this thing now. It's a different money, man. The Brown Time Option LLC. Go like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends about that Brown Time Option and that money, man, you already know. And I'm telling y'all, follow me on all the social media. Everything in the link down in the description below. And y'all already know what time it is.
Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC Flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Money man. You all